In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this animated military tank in PowerPoint, and this is completely done in PowerPoint. And you can see here I've added a few background effects also, which have been developed in Adobe Illustrator. But if you don't want, you can just use the plain background also. So how this slide works is when I click, the tank will move forward and will start firing the missile. So let me just show you how it works. When I click, you can see here it started moving and then it's continuously firing the missiles. All right, so you can just do this animation completely in PowerPoint. And I have used one more slide where I have removed the background. You can see here this is completely in PowerPoint without any background effect. So like this also you can create. And if you have not subscribed to my channel PowerPoint University, please subscribe it now and make sure to enable the bell notification icon. You can join my Telegram group with the help of this link. And if you like to contribute to my channel, you can do it through PayPal or Patreon. The link is provided in the video description section. I have used Office 2019 version to do this, and if you're using the older version like 2007 or 2010, then you may not able to do this because I have used the merge options. So let's start the tutorial. Add a new slide, go to view, enable the guides, then go to insert shapes. From the basic shapes, I'm going to choose the circle hollow. Draw the circle hollow by holding the shift key, and you can see this small orange point. Just drag it outside, and shape outline, make it no outline, and shape fill, you can give any dark color here. All right, and then I'm just going to make it align center, align middle, and I'm going to add one more circle. So select the oval shape, again hold the shift key, select maybe this much size, shape outline, no outline, and shape fill, you can give any dark color, align center, align middle. All right, and then I'm going to add some small circles. So to add that one, I'm just going to select all these things. Let me just move this aside, then go to insert shapes. I'm going to select the rounded rectangle, draw the rounded rectangle in the center. Okay, shape outline, no outline, let me just reduce the size a little bit, then align center, align middle, and then I'm going to duplicate this by pressing Ctrl D, and for this also align center, align middle, and hold the Alt key and use the right arrow key to rotate it. So you have to hold both the keys together. You can see here, first hold the Alt key and then 1, 2, 3 times I'm going to click the right arrow key. So again I'm going to do the same thing, press Ctrl D, it's already duplicated, again Alt and right arrow key 3 times, Ctrl D and 3 times. All right, then go to insert shapes. I'm going to oval shape, draw a small oval shape here, shape outline, no outline, shape fill, you can give any color. Okay, and make sure that this is oval, it is 0.47 and 0.46, so I'm going to make it this also 0.46, so it's perfect shape there. All right, and then I'm going to paste it here, press Ctrl D, bring it and add it here. Why I'm doing, I'll tell you what's the reason for doing this one. Okay, let me just put it Ctrl D, and it is here. Again, make sure that this is properly aligned, Ctrl D, this one for this, and this is for the last. All right, let me just, yeah. Okay, now once I do this one, I'm going to select only the yellow oval shapes, press Ctrl D to duplicate, move it aside, press Ctrl G to group it, hold the shift key and reduce the size and bring it here. You can see here still I'm going to reduce the size and put it exactly in the center. All right, and ungroup this. Okay, then I'm going to remove this one. So first select the bigger circle, the green color, and then hold the shift key, select this one by one, You can see here I'm just selecting this, and then I'm going to format merge shape, and I'm going to subtract it. So you can see here it has been subtracted. It looks like this. So I don't need this one now. I'm going to delete this one, and let me just select this one, okay, and bring it in the center. All right, and make sure that it is aligned center and aligned middle. And if you want, you can add one more oval shape in the center. Hold the shift key, you can see again align center, align middle. Shape fill, you can give any color, maybe military color like this. Shape outline, no outline. And then I'm going to select all this and press Ctrl G to group it. So this is my first wheel of the tank is ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the shift key, reduce the size. All right, and then I'm going to add maybe 5 like this. So hold the Ctrl Shift key together. So this is my second, third, fourth, and fifth. So now let me just select all this. Make sure that align, distribute horizontally, so the equal spaces between the tires or the wheels. And then I'm going to select this one, duplicate this, hold the shift key, reduce the size, and I'm going to put one here, and hold the Ctrl Shift key together and add it one more here. All right, now I'm going to select all this, press Ctrl G to group it. Now I'm going to further reduce the size, so it looks something like this. All right, and before doing that one, let me just do one more thing. So let me just increase the size. All right, why I'm doing that one? Because I want to add one more shape which is covering the whole the wheels. For that, what you need to do is go to insert shapes. I'm going to select the rectangle, draw the rectangle. You can see here the way I'm doing till this end only. You can see here shape outline, no outline, right mouse click, go to format shape and increase the transparency, so we exactly know what we are trying to do. And then I'm going to add one right triangle here, draw the right triangle, shape outline, no outline. Again, this also I'm going to make it transparent and rotate it. You can see here rotate, flip horizontal, and then you can make it flip vertical. And this also you should stop here at this stage. You can see here like this. And I'm going to select this one, press Ctrl D to duplicate, bring the other side and just rotate this and make sure it is touching to this one. So once this is over, I'm going to select all these three, okay, merge shapes, make it union, and right mouse click, edit points. So sometimes what happens here, you can see here this line has come because we have not aligned it properly. So what we need to do is I have to just Ctrl Z to undo this one, and I'm just going to bring this inside somewhat. And again I'm going to select all these three, format, union, and again right mouse click, edit point. So you can see here those lines are gone, and there are many other lines also here that we need to close check. You can see here there are so many things are there. I'm just going to zoom in, and then we need to delete all the unwanted here. You can see here so many points are there, so all the different points I'm selecting and delete the point. We can see here this one, delete the point, right? Only one point should remain. So you can see here only one point is there, and the same thing I'm going to do for this also. The other side, it's somewhat a tedious job, but we need to do this. Edit points, and I'm going to just delete this. All right, so only one point remains now. That's good. Now what I'm going to do is, now you can see this point, I'm just going to drag like this. All right, and this also I'm going to drag like this here. Okay, so we end up getting a shape something like this, and maybe I need to just make it somewhat inside, so this should touch. And here also I'm going to do the same thing, and this also I'm going to do the same thing here. All right, and here somewhat I need to make it right. So we end up getting a shape like this. Now I'm going to add one more. Press Ctrl D to duplicate, give some different color so that you can easily identify. So now what I'm going to do is, again I'm going to put this in the center, and I'm going to increase a little bit, the size from the top. You can hold the Alt key, and little bit here. I'm going to add a little bit to the right, again little bit to the bottom, and a little bit to the left side. Okay, now let me just send this to back. Then I'm going to select the first one, the bigger one, and then hold the shift key, select the second one, merge shape. I'm going to subtract. So you can see here we end up getting something like this. And shape fill, you can give some dark color and remove the transparency. Alright, so you can see here we have end up getting a shape like this. And then I'm going to select this, press Ctrl G to group it. Now depending on my requirement, I can reduce the size. So this is the base part. We have made it ready now. Now let's design the top part of the tank. So this is the most crucial part which we have completed. Now let's build the body. Go to insert shapes. You can choose any shape here. I'm going to select this rectangle. You can see you can make it more curvy and put it something like this here, and bring it somewhat down. And shape outline, no outline. And shape fill, you can choose some dark color. You can choose more dark color. Okay, and send this to back. All right, and then what I'm going to do is we have to just make sure that it is back side, or I can just make it more darker also, whichever color we feel better. I think this is okay, no issues. Let me just put the same color, no problems. And then what I'm going to do is go to insert shapes. I'm going to select one more rectangle here, draw the rectangle. Shape outline, no outline. Press Ctrl D to duplicate, give some different color. Alright, and then I'm going to increase the size. Alright, then select this one, hold the shift key, merge shape and subtract. And this one I'm going to give some light color and put on top of this. Alright, so you can see here I can just make it like this here, somewhat increase. You can reduce the width if you want. Alright, and then I'm going to add few more shapes. You can go to shapes, and from the basic shapes I'm going to select the trapezoid, draw the trapezoid. You can see here something like this, and this also you can give some different color. Shape outline, no outline. So you can see here you can do different shapes depending on your requirement. If you want to change the shape also, you can just go to edit point and you can just change the shape you want. For example, I want the shape something like this. Alright, you can see here whichever you want, you can just change the size, the shape here. For example, I want like this, I can make it like this if you want. So I'm just explaining you how you can change the shape. So let me just go back to my original shape here. All right, so once this is done, let me just go back further. Now once this is done, we need to add the top part of that one, and before that one you can add one more shape. So I'm just going to select this one, draw the shape something like this and rotate it. You can make it flip horizontal. Shape fill, make it some dark colors. Shape outline, no outline. So it should look like a tank. All right, so how you want to do it? So different tanks, different designs are available, so you can just make your own design also. So once this is done, let's add a few more shapes for the the top part also. Again, if you want to be more curved, you can select this one, edit points, and then you can just increase the size from here like this. You can see here, and this also you can do like that. All right, something like this. And then let me just add one more trapezoid. Draw the trapezoid, this one, add the trapezoid here, All right, shape outline, no outline, and shape fill. You can just choose any color of your choice, maybe somewhat darker color I need, and then I can just send this to back, or if you want you can just bring it to front also, and not a problem for that. So once this is done, let me just draw one more shape. I'm just going to select this one, which is the rectangle top corner rounded. Draw this one, make it fully curved and rotate it. I'm going to rotate right 90 degrees, and I'm going to reduce the size, and I'm going to put it here. All right, and for this I'm going to give some dark color, shape outline, no outline, and send this to back. All right, and here I'm going to, maybe I can increase the size something like this, and here I'm going to add this shape. Select the rectangle, draw the rectangle, shape outline, no outline, and I'm going to add one more trapezoid here. Draw the trapezoid, rotate it left 90 degrees, put it here. Align it properly, select both this one, shape outline, no outline. I can group this one, and let me just zoom. I can move the tank here somewhat to the left, and then this I'm going to add it here and tilt a little bit like this. Shape outline, no outline, shape fill. I'm going to give this one and send this to back. All right, and you can add one more oval shape here. Select the oval shape, draw the oval shape, something like this. This is kind of a shield. Shape outline, no outline, and I'm going to give some darker color, send this to back. All right, and then you can add one more shape at the top if you want, or I can just increase this size also. So depending on your requirement, you can just change it. Maybe the color is not matching, I have to just match the color to somewhat darker color. All right, so like this you can make the tank, and you can make your own designs. And let me just go to guides, remove it, and you can add few more detailed designs. Like I'm going to select the rectangle, draw the rectangle, let me just zoom in. All right, till here. Shape outline, I'm going to make it no outline, no fill, sorry, shape fill, no outline, and shape fill I'm going to give light color like this, and then press Ctrl D to duplicate, reduce the size, and I'm going to add this here. Hold the Ctrl Shift key together. You can add details like this. You can see here some details, you can add it, and you can add some more details. Like I want to add something here. Okay, shape outline, no outline, shape fill. I can give this color. Again, you can add multiple like this. All right, so you can think of adding many different designs. Okay, so let it be like this, and if you want you can add further design to it, or some other shapes also. So let's add one final design. Select this one, and I'm going to choose this rounded corner, make it fully curved. All right, and let me just put it something like this. Shape outline, no outline, shape fill, you can choose any dark color and send this to back. All right, so if you want you can just make it tilt down, whichever way you feel better, you can do that one. So the tank design is ready. Now we need to do the animation for the wheels. Remember we have grouped this one, so let me just move this aside and right mouse click, group, ungroup. All right, and I'm going to move this also. You can see here this also we have grouped it. I have to ungroup it, and these are the tires now. So let me just put this back here. Okay, and then what we need to do is we need to add the animation for this tire. So I'm going to select these wheels or tires or whatever you called it, close this one, animation, go to the animation pane, add animation and select spin. So you can see here started spinning, and select this one, right mouse click, effect options. Okay, you can make it timings, all right, on click, and duration you can make it with previous duration, you can make it extremely slow or very slow, whatever. So here I have to make it only this one, and the rest of them should be with previous only. So that's the change we need to do. So now if I select this one and move it and put it exactly to its right place, all right, and let me just play now. So you can see here it's spinning like this, all right. So if you want, you can make it more what you can say is faster also. Now what I'm going to do, if you see the size is very much big, so what I'm going to do is the moment I'm going to select and press Ctrl G, the whole animation goes. So you have to make sure that how much size you need. First you need to change the size and then add the animation. For example, I'm going to hold the shift key and select the and reduce the size, and I'm going to place it here. Now I have to ungroup this again, and then I need to choose again these wheels. I have to add the animation again, the same animation, spin, all right, right mouse click, effect options and timings, make it maybe very slow and repeat until end of the slide and click OK. All right, so like this. So now we have done this one. Now it's time to add some different background. If you see here, I have added some background. So let me just go to the format background. I'm going to select the gradient fill. I have used these 4 different colors. You can see here, you can use the same colors also. The same colors I have used, and direction I have used this one. You can see here, which is the linear up. Type I have selected the linear, and then I have added few shapes which I have done in the Illustrator. For example, you can see here all these different stones and some background effect, all those things. I'm just going to paste this and format, send to back. All right, so you can see here, if I play now, it is, the wheels are rotating, spinning, but this is not moving. So you can add a very basic animation. For example, I'm just going to select this rock, go to the animations, add animations, more motion paths, and I'm going to select right. Okay, sorry, I have to select left and click OK. You can see here, and this should go till here like this. I'm just going to show you one, and the same animation you can add for the rest of the options also. So this one should happen with previous. Double click this, remove the smooth start, smooth end, timings. You can make it extremely slow, repeat until end of the slide, click OK. Now if I play, it comes like this. And then the last part is the missile part. For that, go to insert shapes. I'm going to select the block arrows, the arrow pentagon, draw the arrow. You can see here, shape outline, no outline, shape fill. You can give any dark color. Let me just zoom in. I have to bring this and put it exactly here, tilt a little bit. Okay, the size should be more smaller. Okay, and then it should fit here. You can see here like this, and later on we will send this to back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a custom animation. So go to the animations, add animation, scroll down, you can see the custom path, and from here I'm clicking, it should go till outside, double click. So you can see here it goes like this. All right, so now for this also double click, remove the smooth start, smooth end, timings you have to say with previous. The duration should be extremely fast. You can make it maybe 0.3 seconds, repeat until end of the slide and click OK. So you can see here it's going, and then select this one, send this to back. All right, now if I play, you can see here it works something like this. All right, so depending on your requirement, you can just change the speed, or you can add more background effects also, and you can add some the audio effect also there.